As we go about our lives, we meet different people. Some people we hardly take note of, but others, they really rub off on us. They have an impact on our lives. Our first speaker today would like to talk about that. People impacting his life. But with this speech, being influenced by a tribe, please welcome Thomas Persley Jr. to the virtual lecture and the visible one.
Thank you. Sometimes it takes a tribe. It takes a tribe. I believe that it takes a tribe to influence your life. It takes a tribe to really influence my life. And I believe because of that, it helps to create, when you have a tribe that helps you in your upbringing, it helps to create more conduct. It helps to create not only more conduct, but also more character. Part of my tribe was one of my uncles. I believe that it takes a tribe to develop constructive work. It takes a tribe. And the reason why I use the word constructive work is because if you are a young gentleman or young man growing up, a lot of times what you need is some mechanical experience. I'm quite sure all of you all believe that. Somehow or another, you're going to need mechanical experience. I used to go to my uncle, and where his shop was really was in his barn. We would all meet at the barn, and that's where I really learned how to do some mechanical work. I had an International Scout. It was what you might call today an SUV. It was about a 68 Scout. It was 4-wheel drive. It was red and white. Rugged, but slow. Not convenient like these SUVs are today. Now I had difficulty. I had a great problem of trying to change the back brakes. The drum was stuck. My uncle, he looked at me for a minute and he gave me the solution. He said, go get a big hammer, this is his word, and just knock the devil out of it. And that's exactly what I've done. I got a big hammer and I knocked the devil out of it. You need a tribe for constructive work. You also need a tribe to help create character and morality in your life. My grandmother was a portion of my tribe. She had several rules. Number one, you could not play basketball in the house. I had a lot of cousins. Matter of fact, my aunt stayed with my grandmother, and by my aunt staying with my grandmother, she had 5 children. And when I went over there, I had a good time. You may consider us maybe like Bebe's kids, mildly putting it. We played basketball in the house, and that was a great no-no in grandmama's kitchen. Big no-no. The ball bounced and hit one of her, what she calls whatnots. On the wall, she had decorative items like plates and stuff, ceramic plates. And the ball hit one of those plates and knocked it off the wall. Ooh, she was furious. We ran into the other portion of the house, and my cousin, he looked back, he was looking back into the kitchen. She had an old coal stove that she used to heat the kitchen by. When he looked back, he said, oh no. He said, Grandma was trying to take a butcher knife and deflate the basketball. She was determined to deflate that basketball and throw it into the stove. It takes a village. It takes a tribe. It takes a tribe. I wonder today, were you all, or did you all have the experience of being raised up by a tribe? But if you have not, what I would do is I would really consider that you think about it, especially when it comes to raising your own children or grandchildren up. I would think real hard and think about how would it be if my grandchildren were raised by a tribe. You need to be raised by a tribe for moral character. You need to be raised by a tribe for constructive knowledge. Toastmaster. Thank you.